Hello and a big welcome back to the Wee Larder channel. Today I'm going to be making some delicious butterscotch scone swirls. Now these are actually based on a traditional Scottish recipe for scones. They look very similar to cinnamon rolls, but they are a different recipe and they are super delicious. I would recommend you give them a go. So for these butterscotch scone swirls, you're going to need 200 grams of plain flour, 25 grams corn flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 30 grams of butter, and some milk for making the dough. And you're also going to need for the filling a teaspoon of vanilla, 30 grams of butter, 60 grams of brown sugar, and for the icing, some icing sugar and water. And the icing is completely optional. You don't have to add the icing on top. I just like a little bit of icing on top because I think it makes them look really pretty. But they are really nice just on their own as well. So we're going to start this recipe by setting our oven to 170 for a fan oven, and we're going to sift all of our flour into a large mixing bowl here. We're now going to sift our corn flour, and we're going to give those a really good mix through together. Now we're going to add in our baking powder and our pinch of salt as well, and we're going to mix those both through really well together. I actually added both of them in at the same time there. We're now going to add in our butter, and we're just going to rub the butter between our fingers until we have a breadcrumb type consistency. It does take a couple of minutes, but if you just keep rubbing the butter in, it will soon form. We're actually going to use a little bit of milk to make this into a dough. So if you just add a dash at a time and use your hands to get stuck in there, turn the flour around to form a really soft dough. So I don't have a specific quantity of milk, we just keep adding in a small amount at a time, and I'm actually using whole milk as well. And we're just going to slowly gather the dough mixture together. So you're looking for something like this kind of consistency. If you've gone too far and added up in too much milk and made it a little bit sticky, just add in a dash more flour. So we're just going to sprinkle our flour onto our chopping board now, and we are going to start by rolling out our dough. So I'm just rolling out my dough into a really large oval, as you can see here. It's pretty much the size of my chopping board. Now I'm just going to add some butter into this tray and pop it in the oven with a dash of vanilla, and we are going to melt that up. If your butter is really soft, you don't have to melt it. You can put it onto the dough if it's really soft, but I find it's easier if you do melt it. So I just popped it in the oven for a couple of minutes and it melted away to a liquid, and I'm just going to spread this all over my large piece of dough here. And it smells so good at this point. It's so delicious. And this is quite a basic recipe. It's so simple to make and they're really quick. And my kids absolutely loved these scone swirls. And we just sprinkle over our brown sugar onto the top, just pressing out any lumps. And just making sure that it's spread across really evenly as well. So if you just make sure you've got all the surfaces covered, and we are then going to roll that up. Just flatten out any lumps of the sugar as well, because you want quite an even surface for rolling. So if you just take one side and just roll the dough gently to form a giant sausage shape. And we're basically just going to cut those up into small sushi type shapes, and we're going to pop those onto, well, you can use a baking tray, but I'm actually using a cast iron pan because I just use it for literally everything. So we're going to cut all of those up and we're just going to pop them onto a well-greased cast iron pan. So I have lots of butter in here. My pan is hot as well. So I've just popped them all into the pan and I've actually spaced them out because they do rise a bit in the oven, so you don't want them too close to each other. And don't worry if they are not completely perfect shapes, they will puff out and look really nice when they are cooked. So you pop them all into your pan or your tray, whatever you're using, and bake them for 15 to 20 minutes. You want to make sure that they are golden on top, but that they are not too brown, or they might harden a little bit. So on the top here, I'm actually just piping a small amount of icing. So it's basically just icing sugar and water. You don't have to add this on. It is an additional step. They are really, really nice on their own, but I just think that the icing makes them look really, really pretty. So I just popped a little bit on. And those are our delicious butterscotch scone swirls complete. I hope you enjoyed making them. I'm sure you'll agree they're super delicious. If you like traditional Scottish recipes, please feel free to pop over to my website. I actually have a free cookbook available, so if you pop in your email there, you can get a copy of my free cookbook from my website. And if you took a photo of your scones, I'd love to see it on Instagram, so feel free to tag me in your stories and I'll share it on mine as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. And so if you subscribe to the channel and click the little bell next to it, you'll be notified of my new videos coming out in the future. So I have lots of traditional Scottish recipes coming your way, and I also have some Irish recipes coming your way soon as well. So take care everyone, and thanks for watching. Lots of love. Bye bye.